Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and we're going to be taking a look at the LED transit tail light. This is going to give you your stop, turn, and tail light signals for any kind of application that needs a nice large diameter light. So this is going to be a red lens over white LEDs, and again it's going to give us those signals so that other drivers can see what's going on behind us and we're staying safe while we're out on the road. The nice thing about this being an LED light, it is sealed from the elements, so it's going to stay really protected from any kind of shorts from weather and things like that getting in there, or water and dirt getting in there and causing any issues. And also with LEDs, they tend to last longer and burn brighter than your typical incandescent bulb. So there's no maintenance required with this. Should last you a really long time, just as long as that lens doesn't crack on you, which really shouldn't happen unless you happen to back up into something or something happens along those lines. But all in all, a really nice light. There's a reflector in the center there, so even if the light isn't illuminated, you'll still be able to have that reflective capability, so it picks up the light when somebody's passing by. So let's connect it to our wires so we can see how it works. I'm going to match these up color for color with my little setup here. You'll notice that two of the ends are going to have that bullet style connector, so if you have an appropriate connector you can use that, or you can cut them off and use butt connectors. Just kind of depends on your setup. So with our wires connected, we'll have this single light in the center, or our light in the center, and then all our diodes going all the way around. This is going to be our running light signal. I'm going to turn my studio lights out and you can see that it's a dimmer signal than you would typically have. And then we switch that around. That's going to be our brighter signal, so that would be our brakes or our turn lights. My wires just snapped off there, or came off of their little spots. I'm just using these alligator clamps so they slipped off of place. The bullet design is kind of hard to get to clamp with my little guys here. So when just that red wire is connected to power, it is going to turn on the brake signal. When the black wire is to power, it's going to go to the running light signal. So black is your running lights, and red is your brake signal and turn signal. So pretty easy to wire that up appropriately with the corresponding wires on your vehicle or on your trailer. There's some potting material in the back here that's going to help to seal up all our circuits to keep them protected from any water or anything getting in there at the back, and it also helps to prevent vibrations from rattling those circuits loose and causing any issues with that board. So it just kind of seals everything up and makes sure that everything's nice and tight. There's a grommet on the back that's going to also provide a little bit of shock resistance for our light overall, and also kind of help to take up any gaps. There's no cutout or slot for all our wires to go through, which is not the greatest thing in my mind. I would almost want to cut a little notch in this raised ridge here just so that it has a dedicated place to follow along, so those wires aren't getting crunched up behind that mount. This grommet does have a pretty good amount of squish to it, so it should be able to allow those wires to pass over. It's just since there's a like raised and recessed portions, that would just be something that I would maybe do if I was installing it, but should install pretty easily. Does not come with any hardware, so you will have to pick that up on your own, but it does kind of depend on what sort of material you're attaching it to, as far as what screws will work with this, or nut and bolt, something like that. As far as the size, 7 inches in diameter, about 1.5 inches in depth or width. The light features 17 diodes. This is, again, a completely sealed polycarbonate lens and housing, so really nice and durable. It has a limited lifetime warranty and should last you a long time. That's pretty much going to do it for our look at the LED transit tail light. I hope this video has been helpful in deciding if this is the right light for you. If not, we do have some other options available here at etrailer.com. We also have a white version of this same light that just has an on-off. It doesn't have that third function. And we also have an amber light that's pretty similar to this one as well. Lots more here at etrailer.com to look at, so check us out. Thanks for watching.